Wait, that was
wait, what?
Tambo.
It's 7, bro.
Tambo.
It's 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
Hi,
What the
everybody.
fuck?
We got a producer who's on the dot, and I love it. Okay.
Hey, 7 o'clock, motherfuckers.
No, when it's 7, then you give the 3. Okay, guys, are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, cool. We're gonna go 3, 2, 1. You just jump right into it.
Oh my
You know what's
god.
funny?
And with
This
that,
motherfucker.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Invite Only right here on Play Everything. If you're listening live, thank you so much. We know we are live right now on mixer.com/playeverything. Thank you guys for listening, watching us right now. Join in the chat. Tambo's on the board, making sure we talk to you guys. I am the host, Compa Andres. Oh, damn. I think you're Mexican. Sometimes I just think you do it better than most. I
Never
love
thought
it.
that in my life. Never came close.
To my left, we got these handsome people right here.
You got
that
the
kid
handsome
Flowers.
people. You got the handsome person. Your boy, TKF. That kid Flowers. I'm back for another week.
Okay.
How y'all doing? How you doing?
I'm doing
We can
great.
skip over him. He's not important. He's not important.
Very
I'm
very
just playing.
feisty today. It's Tuesday. It's the middle. It's beginning of the week. We're all feeling it. You know, a lot of hate going on. When I love hate.
No hate.
Haters
love.
Players Club. We love it.
What hate?
The hate that we have for you, Mikey.
I love
'cause-
Mikey.
Do you?
Yeah,
Didn't
sometimes.
feel like it.
Sometimes.
It's all good. But to Mikey, Cheeks_Junior, everybody, welcome. Cheeks, how you doing?
What's going on, players?
That was it. That was just.
Yeah, it's
You gotta say,
one of
"What's
the
up?"
months today. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
what's up with that?
Why?
I need
Why do
that.
I always gotta be yelling? Why you
Because
gotta try to put me
you're
in the
the
box?
yeller.
I forgot to change the colors on our background too.
You're the guy who yells and takes off the shirt, and you can't take off your shirt on Mixer. So
I think I may have painted myself in the corner here
what happened?
What'd
on
you
my
do?
branding.
What you do?
Oh, did you?
No, my branding, just in terms of like.
Yeah, I know.
I'm the loud guy who
Yeah,
takes off his
He's fucked
shirt.
up. You're the lad guy that takes
What's
off your
wrong
shirt.
with that? Keep that
And if you
energy.
can't take off your shirt on Mixer, I don't even know what you do, to be honest.
Sorry, I had to change the colors on the background.
And of course, Tambo
Different show.
holding it down on the board, making sure we talk to you,
What is up, guys?
making sure we go live in 3. So that's what we're supposed
you know
to do.
we always got issues, bro. We just got to go with it.
We're getting there. We're learning.
Yeah.
But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys. Obviously, join the chat, join the conversation. If you guys drop a question, Tambo will get to it. We'll get to it as soon as we can. We want to make sure we have a conversation with you. So thank you guys. As far as the news, what's going on? What's going on with you guys? How you guys been? It's been a long week. You guys are having a side
School
conversation.
just started.
So it's cool.
No, he was talking about something else. School just started, so I had that today. That sucked. You know,
Oh, school's back.
going back. Yes, that's a thing for me.
Jesus.
Definitely in the studio working on some stuff. I've been in After Effects a lot of YouTube videos trying to learn some stuff. So honestly, that's kind of been me for the last 2 weeks. Just hopped into Jedi Fallen Order today.
I seen that. I seen that.
Me?
I seen that.
Got like the first hour playthrough. I love the way.
Hour? It was not.
That was not an hour.
It was not even close to an hour.
Can I tell my story?
This is why you don't finish games? Because
Can
they're
I-
like,
exactly
can I
why
tell
it doesn't
my
finish
story?
games.
long to you.
Who clocked in the most hours? Thank you. So, as I was saying,
You were AFK. We already talked about that. You were AFK. The only reason why
Shawn
your
did.
PlayStation year was the most because you were AFK.
Yeah.
Your PlayStation is literally on right now.
Yeah.
And you're nowhere
And
near
that's
it.
clocking
I'm sorry,
hours
guys. Let me
right
let these
now.
guys tell you what I did for the week. Go ahead, fellas.
All right. Well, Shawn didn't finish a couple games. He
Oh, fuck
started
you.
them.
Fuck you.
No, I do got one thing I want to talk to Flowers because I
up?
think both of you guys do this, and I don't know why I can't get behind it. So when I come into the studio, talk to these guys, say what's up, and then I see Flowers playing the Star Wars game, and I'm like, hell yeah.
You see me getting down.
And I was happy. I was like, all right, cool. He's gonna finally
You was
maybe
really
beat a
talking
game.
shit, though,
Don't
so
know.
Don't even try to be on my side.
No, I'm not. But here's my thing. You're playing the game, and like one of the best things about Star Wars for me was the sound. Hearing the TIE fighters, the lightsaber, the shooting, the blasters. I'm
Or, like,
hearing it.
It's like a single player game, so it's like the story, you know? That's
So
something you're going to want
it's
to
funny.
listen to.
So
Oh, my
I walk
goodness.
in, and he's having his music on. He's on he's just all over. The audio is
I'm
all over the
doing
place.
my
I don't hear
thing.
anything. And for me, I'm like, that just takes away the experience. So I'm just asking you, how do you do that, Sway?
I was
How?
having a great experience. Thank you. I had my favorite music playing. I had some Star Wars action. I had the lightsaber I was slinging. I got to the part where I was able to parry. Like, my parry game is strong. I ain't gonna lie to you. My
guys.
parry game is fucking strong. You can't touch me.
Chat, I need you guys. I want to know how the chat plays the game. When you guys play a single player game, do you guys have music going in the background? Do you guys just do on your phone, do whatever you want? I want to know how it is because Flowers he's like all over the place, and I think that's why he doesn't
Look, it's
finish
easier
games.
to do with single player games because you don't have to listen to too much.
And
You guys do it with multiplayer games.
No,
which I don't
no.
understand.
I do it with multiplayer.
How do you
No,
do a
he
multiplayer
does it
game?
with
You can't hear
yeah.
shit. You have to hear the footsteps.
There's nothing to fucking hear. It's
The
the same shit I
footsteps.
hear every time.
The gunshots. You got to hear how far
What
they are.
gunshots?
What
You
is
hear
this?
them. You see them.
No, you don't. You just get shot. That's why
You see, that's why he dies, 'cause he's-
That's why you can't play games with
Okay.
cheats.
Oh.
How about this?
Because he doesn't listen
Well,
to the
no,
game.
no. Here's the thing. My thing with Mikey too, because Mikey said it before. When he plays single player games, he listens to podcasts.
No. That's not what I said.
That's what you said.
No,
Games.
multiplayer games.
He-
Single player games, I'm in there. I'm
100%,
engaged.
undivided
I have
attention.
fucking audio. Star Wars
Okay.
had my whole attention the whole time, right? But with multiplayer games, look, cocksucker. I got things to do. I got podcasts to listen to.
You gotta catch up.
I gotta catch up. You know what I mean? So if I'm playing, or even when I just recently a couple days ago platinumed Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah.
No big deal. First platinum in 2020. But
It was easy. You played on the easy difficulty.
sure.
I bet it was.
I was listening to podcasts while I was doing it.
Mm.
It's because the story's done. Like
Just-
I
you
finished
just-
it. I'm just trying to wrap up. Fucking cut off an Ogo Bongo's tongue. You know what I mean?
That was
I
a
don't-
weird
I don't
one.
know what that is. I'm
But-
not there yet.
You won't
Yeah.
be
So
there.
I was trying to get these trophies, and then again, like Call of Duty multiplayer stuff is like when I'm on with my friends, I'll like have the headset on, but I will always be listening to podcasts if I'm.
I
playing
can't
by
do
myself.
that. If you're playing the shooter game, if you're playing like one of your favorite games is the Siege game. What's the game? The Tom
Rainbow
Clancy?
Six
Siege.
Rainbow Six
Six.
Siege, right? That game is all about. It's pretty much damn near a search and destroy game where you have to kind of sound whore a little bit and be like, all right, hold on, guys. Hey, boys, top floor,
That's
second
one
room.
of the few I don't listen to, but I don't play that by myself. Literally ever. I always have to have like one person with me.
So you die all the time. That's what I'm hearing.
All the time. Every multiplayer game he plays.
That was very quick. He put his input in there
Well,
real
I
quick.
guess you'll have to check out on Wednesday. If you're watching this live Wednesday, I'll be streaming.
Yeah, we're gonna find out.
You'll have headphones on then, right?
No, he's gonna be
I'll
talking to the
I'll
chat.
be listening to another podcast.
He's gonna be listening to the chat, but that's how it is. So the chat. I want to know how you guys play single player games. I want to know how you guys enjoy that experience. Single player games aren't dead because of obviously they put that time and effort into it. They make sure they have a whole sound department, making sure it sounds crisp and very nice. Meanwhile, Flowers doesn't give a fuck about that department. They're like, nah, I'm cool. I'm gonna listen to 21 Savage at the end of the day.
What's
So
wrong
it's
with
cool.
that? There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
What have you been up to, Mikey?
Oh, now we going to me?
Yeah,
Of course, yeah, I mean,
now
I-
we on me.
yeah,
Because the
y'all
heat's too hot.
No, I can stay in the kitchen. What's up? What we talking about?
And the
I live in the
closed,
kitchen.
bro. Kitchen's closed. On to the next.
Yeah, I mean, really, it was me platinuming Star Wars. That was the big one. Now it's on to Call of Duty and then
Medieval?
Yeah, and then Medieval.
Oh. I thought we forgot
I got a
about that.
vacation coming up.
Do you really?
I
Okay.
do.
What do you? What the hell?
February.
You got a
I need one
staycation. You
myself.
just go stay at the house.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite kind of vacation.
Is it like a? Hey,
I
I'm
need
not
that.
gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie, I really need that.
a week of just chilling here, having Tambo come in, making some food. You know what I mean?
Oof, Tambo, you make food
Your
like
own
that?
thing. I'll be playing
Nah.
video games.
Tambo says no. He's not gonna make you food for shit. Tambo says you tripping.
I don't cook, bro.
Oh god, that's funny.
I
But
cook-
no, that's
I
good,
cook
man.
Tambo.
But
But
yeah,
yeah,
vacation.
I'm excited. So I'm gonna be able to get through a lot of my backlog and like some people at this table, but that's okay. You know,
Yeah,
I'm just over here on my own lane, finishing games, doing shit. You know what I
No,
mean?
no worries. I'm over here. For me, real quick, I'm gonna give a shout out to Apex real quick because I got back into Apex because I
Have you
beat
played
Star
the new
Wars.
game mode?
That's what I want to talk about because I love how they're doing these game modes. They're changing it up every other day. Like
Oh, it's every other day?
yeah, because the first time they did it,
Oh,
it
y'all
was
doing it more recently now. Okay.
yeah. So they're releasing more game modes constantly to kind of get you into it. So I think I forget which one the first one was because I was like, oh, cool, but I just wanted to get back into it because it was my first time getting back into Apex and I saw the game mode. I was like, oh shit, it's a new game mode. But I was like, I'm not there yet. I need to get back into basics. Let me just drop in real quick. So I dropped in real quick, and then the next day, yesterday, when I played again, it was a new game mode, and I was like, oh shit, this is pretty cool. They're changing the game modes, a daily game mode, to kind of keep it fresh, keep it going, because that's what Apex needs. Season 4 is about to come up again in February, so that's gonna be good and fun to play with. But I remember I got back into it. Oh my god, dude, I was trash.
Have you played the game mode they have this week? The ring doesn't stop
Yeah,
closing.
that's the
Played
one.
That one.
Yeah, that was the one that I was on because I remember there was another one. I forget what it was, but I know there was a different game mode, and then the one where it's always closing.
Yeah.
It's like that was pretty fun.
Honestly, I only
I
played one
died.
game, and I played with randoms, and my randoms kind of like ran off, got themselves killed, and so like you know how that goes, right?
Yeah.
Kind of just solo dolo, and you get clapped up on a street somewhere.
This is very true. No, so that's why I like Apex. I'm like, shout out to Apex because they're trying to keep it fresh. They're trying to keep it new. I think they're doing that so they could kind of delay the season 4. Maybe they're just doing a little few kinks here and there, trying to tweak it up.
Have you read the patch notes on it? Like they're trying to
Tell me
get
about
things ready for season 4.
Tell me
I
about
heard. So like they dropped like the extended mags for the energy ammo.
Yep.
That's been there though.
No, but they dropped it. They took it out of the game.
They're like slowly doing
Oh,
it. They're like,
why?
Because they said they're trying to prepare for the new season. So apparently season 4 is gonna have something probably based around energy ammo, maybe.
New
probably
band?
something to do with the new character. I don't really know too much details. They're kind of just prepping for it.
Yeah, they're kind of getting ready for it.
I want to get back into Apex.
We
I haven't
should.
played Apex.
Maybe we should
I
play that
haven't either.
tomorrow.
I can't play
You
by
know?
myself. I need my boy Clutch.
You off tomorrow?
I'm off tomorrow, baby.
All right. Looks
We-
like
looks
we
like
might
we
have a
know what we're
co-stream.
doing tomorrow, baby.
Guess who's gonna be in the studio tomorrow?
Kevin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
what are you
right.
talking about?
I don't know. What are you talking about? We could just go and drop Tech Fever now. We going to drop Tech Fever. That's going to be going live tomorrow.
No, I stream
What?
at 5. Kevin gets here
And
like
if you
7
guys
or
want
8.
to drop questions for that show, drop them on. Don't worry, because they'll answer tomorrow.
No. Yeah.
Give you a plug. Shout out to a
Thank you.
plug.
Appreciate
You're welcome.
you.
Gave you a plug.
Not the butt plug that you had last
Techfeverpodcast@gmail.com.
time. Not the kind of butt plug you had last time.
Yeah,
I still remember that.
That's a throwback. That's
That's a
right?
throwback to the last one.
Did you lose that?
Everyone's so
Yeah.
scared of a butt plug.
Hey,
now,
was
you
it in
know
the
what I mean?
show? Did you ever do it
It
in the
wasn't a
background?
show. I was so hesitant. I didn't want that shit in the show. But then Mikey's like, "But it's a butt plug. What's so wrong about a butt plug?" And
Didn't
he
you
just
suck on it?
What
He's
is
like-
so
he's
wrong
like,
with a butt
We should
plug?
just hide it on the set every episode and just see
Yeah,
if anyone
Easter-
notices. Like, no, we're not gonna hide a butt plug on the fucking set.
little do we know it's right.
And that's why our channel's failing. You know what I mean? Because we didn't stick with the butt plug.
Exactly. But
Butt plug.
comment.
shout out to Apex. Play Apex if you guys can. It's a fun game. It's always just good to go in. And what I wanted to show real quick, I forgot to show you guys. You can just pass this around. You guys can't see it live right now, and I apologize. But your boy did get a dub, 6 kills, 1,705 damage.
Is this your man's?
Your boy was going off. Tambo, zoom in. I don't know how it works.
No,
I'm just kidding.
that doesn't work like that.
I know it doesn't work like that. But your boy was going off in Apex, so that's why I'm excited to get back into that. And then Rocket League, oh my God, Rocket O'Clock. I like how everybody's playing. Alex, our boy Alex, he showed us his top PlayStation, Rocket O'Clock. Telling you guys are sleeping on that game.
You should play with him. Hit him up.
Probably. What's up? What's good?
Here's another thing.
I'll take
When
it
are
in
you gonna
diamond,
play
baby.
a new game? You know what I mean?
When am I
That
gonna play a new game?
Yeah.
Star Wars. What do you mean?
Never.
Yeah, but that was like the one game
That's
last year that you
2019,
played.
dog.
Give me a new game. Well, all the games are getting delayed. So what the fuck?
But
What am I gonna play?
Play Control.
That was like the only
Play
3
Control?
games
I'm cool.
you played all last year.
Play Anthem.
Play.
Oh wait, no, you did play Anthem. That was your other game.
Yeah, you guys threw it back too. All right. Guess it's Throwback Tuesday, guys.
Hey, at least you got your money
back.
worth.
Hey, Taco Tuesday.
Taco tu. No, it's LeBron, dude. He's gonna sue me. LeBron's gonna sue me if we
Sound
say
good
that.
right now.
That's what it is.
Wait, what?
No, because for Taco Tuesday, LeBron tried to actually trademark that.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
What
and
an
then
asshole.
a lot of people did that.
That's
Or-
sneaky.
Remember,
That's
there was
real
a big
sneaky.
controversy last time on YouTube. The last time tried to do they tried to trademark a phrase, and everybody's like, "You
Let's
can't
play.
trademark that."
We covered that.
Yeah, that's
We
funny.
covered that on one of the old episodes.
I'm
It's
saying,
throwback,
throwback.
dog.
I'ma
Throwback.
trademark
I'm just.
Black
It's a
Friday,
throwback
that way.
episode. I'm
Throwback
saying.
episode.
I'd be
You
called
know when
something
you
else.
watch like a really long show and they have a throwback episode? Yeah, that's what we're doing right now.
I'm gonna trademark Black Friday. That way we can
And
no
then
longer
now
have
let's
Black
see
Friday.
all Sean's greatest clips.
Oh, that's it.
That's it,
Start
folks.
the montage.
That's it. That's fucked up. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Throw it in the chat. What have you guys been playing? We want to know. Let me know what's new to play. Apparently, I play the same game, so throw it in the chat. What other game I should play? I'm down to pick up a game if I'm interested in it. If not, go kick rocks. I did download Goat Simulator.
Did
I'm
you?
Oh
fucking down to play that.
Good time.
Yeah, that's a new game.
It's a
yeah,
good time.
fuck you guys. I'm
I
gonna
mean,
play
it's
that.
an old game, but yeah.
Shut up. It's
for
new
you.
to me. Okay. So we're gonna play that. I'm gonna play that hopefully when I get there. I just saw the preview. Not preview. I saw the preview,
Trivia?
and it was like just literally a goat getting run over. Like that was a preview.
Fun game, right?
It's amazing.
Exciting.
10 out of 10, dude. Game of the year. Don't know why. But let's get into some gaming news, guys. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Well, can I ask a question, Tambo? Is Safeway watching us?
Safeway?
Is
Safeway.
Safeway's in our chat?
Safeway, what's good? Y'all deliver groceries. Shout out. Can you guys deliver me a Rockstar, please? Show me that real
And a
quick.
24-pack of Modelos.
And a 24-pack of Modelos, please.
I just want some
But that'd be
Skittles.
funny. Shout out.
No.
Trying to smoke some Skittles?
See if Subway can
just
send
want some
Subway.
Skittles.
Fuck. Safeway can send us some
Safeway.
sparkles.
Safeway, forget the
Safeway
Skittles.
Sparkles.
Safeway sparkles, baby. What they do?
Shout outs.
Shout outs, obviously. And then yeah, let's get into some gaming news.
News.
This was just an interesting one because I wanted to
Like
kind of
that,
have a
like
conversation
that,
about
like
this
that.
one as well.
Yeah.
But the creative director behind some big Ubisoft games is reportedly rejoining back the company.
Yeah.
His name is Maxim Beland.
Balan.
Am I saying it right, Mikey?
I
Probably.
don't know. Why,
I have
why
no
are you
idea.
doing
I
to
just
me?
feel
Why
like
do you defer to me?
So here's my thing, right? When I was growing up,
Is it
people
Beeland?
butchered my name every time they could. And I'm always so conscious about that shit, about butchering a name, that I'm trying to make sure I don't do that for everybody else.
I
hear
hear
you, but who gonna correct you? You know,
So, how do you say my name? Not the compa one.
Andres.
Compa.
See, you actually rolled the R though. You're actually pretty good at that.
I know. Thank you. I'm
But
cultured.
any other substitute teacher or white person, Andreas. Where's
How you say- how you
Andreas?
say-
Andreas here, and I'm like, where
Andy?
the hell do you had that?
Andy.
People call me Andy. Like sometimes.
Andy.
No, dead ass. A teacher gave up and said Andy.
And
One time, swear to God.
Andy Compa.
She was like, Andreas, Andy. I was like, yeah, fuck here. This was way back in elementary.
Damn.
But that's the only reason why. My bad. The creative director behind some of these games, Biland, who left Ubisoft in 2019 for a brief stint in to do creative director stuff for Fortnite and Epic Games. He's coming back. He's coming back to Ubisoft, and he's this Rainbow Six creator, and he's coming back after that. He's been with them for about 20 years, and people are getting speculation because guess what? They're thinking, oh, rumors, Splinter Cell remake. He's back. 2 and 2
People
together.
have been asking for the Splinter Cell remake or like a reboot or a new Splinter Cell game for a while.
That's why.
When was the last one even out?
Splinter
Tambo,
PS2?
I defer to you.
I remember seeing a really long time ago. I saw this trailer where like the Splinter Cell. I forgot the main character's name, but like he was putting people like in the locker room, locking people up in the locker.
It's like
and,
Shawn or some shit. It's like something. It says S.
something S.
Yeah.
Splinter Cell.
Something else.
Something S. His name is Splinter.
Count it. Count
but
on it.
That was like a long time ago, maybe like 2014, 2013, and then that was the last I've heard of
Whoa.
Splinter Cell.
Tombo's
Splinter
got
Cell.
a date. For us.
The game was due for release on November 16, 2007.
That was the last
However,
one.
The game missed its initial launch date.
That was the last Splinter Cell?
The Splinter.
Oh, 07? Nah, no way.
I think
I
it was.
think you're wrong.
Last game.
Last game I remember was
Tombo's
like
gonna go
damn
back
near
and recalculate that.
like PS2. I think that's like the last time.
No,
No,
it was
it's
definitely
PS3.
on like
Well, it's definitely a
360.
PS3, 360.
PS3.
Yeah, dude.
13?
13? That
No,
sounds about
well,
right.
they introduced in 2018 Splinter Cell themed game, the Ghost Recon Wildlands.
No, not Ghost Recon.
No, that goes again. This is
The
specifically the
Blacklist?
Splinter
That's
Cell
Tom Clancy.
series.
Splinter Cell.
Splinter Cell, yeah, that's what it says. Year 2013 as Splinter Cell Blacklist.
Oh wait. What are we thinking?
That's still the Splinter Cell. No,
Oh,
it's
you guys
still.
making me look stupid right here?
No, we're not stupid. We're all stupid if that's
what,
the case.
What the fuck is the one that I'm thinking of? The
Because I was
three
thinking
eyes?
about.
Where when it's like he has the green
Yeah,
mask
the
on.
Splinter
Yeah.
Cell, right?
Yeah, Splinter Cell. And
I
it's
don't
all
think
it's
that was-
honestly just a whole stealth game.
We either completely forgot about that game that it was that bad,
Damn.
but either way, 2013. I mean, it's still
no, there
7
was a new
years.
Ghost Recon, which I think he's looking at right now.
Yeah.
That wasn't Splinter Cell though.
Thank you.
That wasn't
That was
Splinter Cell.
Wildlands was Ghost Recon.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that wasn't Splinter Cell. That
Don't
was something
hey,
completely
Tambo.
different.
Hey,
Thank
they
you. I thought
doubted you,
I
Tambo.
looked dumb as
But look,
fuck.
all in all,
But it says Ubisoft introduced it as a Splinter Cell themed game.
Yeah, but like the Splinter
which is
Cell game.
The Ghost Recon one, the one you guys are talking about.
Yeah.
It's- so yeah,
Which
the
was
last
Ghost
one that he
Recon.
In
saw,
2018.
the last one, yeah, Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Blacklist. It came out in 2013 for the PlayStation 3.
so do I think this guy's gonna bring and revive Splinter Cell? Probably not.
He's the one. He's the main creator though. So this guy,
No.
he's been 20 years veteran.
probably
He's the creative director for Rainbow Six Vegas, and he's also worked on Assassin's Creed, and then obviously, yeah. I mean,
So he went from creative
Cry
director
games.
for Ubisoft, right? He said, "Fuck Ubisoft." I don't know if he left on good terms or not. Probably because they
and then went
wanted
to
him back.
Fortnite
clearly,
for a bit, yeah.
right? Went to Fortnite with the same job, creative director,
And,
and then came back in less than a year to get the vice president position. I mean, shout outs to him for that promotion. You know, you got to make your moves where they got to get
Hey,
him.
make your moves, baby.
But I don't know what his next move would be as far as like what are we gonna expect from that? I mean, I don't know. He's not even in control of the games anymore. Like he's not hands on anymore.
Yeah,
No,
but
yeah.
he can greenlight a
he's big
Rainbow
picture
Six. You know
now.
what I
He's
mean?
big picture.
Another Rainbow Six game, Vegas. Another Rainbow Six Vegas 3.
Those were some
I
beloved
never played
games
Vegas.
back then. That's the thing.
That-
Like some of
those
those
are
games
best.
were like,
Some of the
Those
best,
the best
shooters.
ones?
yeah,
Some of the best.
like it was
shooters.
beloved. Like I remember playing that game too. Like you would go into the casinos and shit, and just fuck shit up, and I was like, oh crap, this game, it's a fun game.
I could do that in Call of Duty though. Like what?
Can you go into casino? Yeah, can you?
But it's different because
I
it's the
know.
better game. You know what I mean?
Come at me, dog.
No, it truly is. Just because it's going to be another bit of news that we're going to talk about later. It's just I found in game industry they talked about the 10 best games of the year and then the 10 best games of the decade, and we'll talk about that because literally the whole category is Call of Duty, Call of Duty, Call of Duty, Call of Duty. But we'll talk about that in a second. But the reason why I want to bring this article up is because obviously I know we've talked about previously like what games you'd want remaked and things like that, and there's some games that need to be remade and there's some games that kind of just need to be in the vault and don't touch. And I feel like Splinter Cell and these Rainbow Six games is going to be one of those games that I feel like it needs to be kind of remade because there is such a beloved history to it, and a lot of people do love these games that espionage, that stealth game. Like we don't really have that. I mean, at least that I remember or don't play. But I feel like we kind of need that again.
I mean, it'd be dope to get a Splinter Cell remake, especially with the new consoles coming out, where you have definitely the enhanced graphics and the rendering will make it like really dope to like make some really like cool stealth moves at night.
Oh, oof. Yeah,
with the
especially on your
HDR,
OLED.
crazy.
And your OLED.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's why you brought it up.
Yo, at night,
Both
bro.
you fucks have OLEDs, huh?
Yeah,
God
like,
damn it! I'm the only one who doesn't have an
I
OLED.
got you.
No, you don't.
But no, it is Splinter Cell is something that a lot of people are asking for a long time. So, I mean, does this mean anything? No. I mean, it just means that
it's like a big
my man's
thing.
got a promotion.
He moved up. That's all it means.
He made the what is it? The ninja skin Fortnite, and then he left.
Oh, he
left
made
Epic.
the ninja skin?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, I was about to say
That was his last
dope.
big move. Hey guys, what am I gonna do before I leave?
I
I
mean,
got
Fortnite
you.
hella money.
I'm out.
I'm gonna give you guys a ninja skin. And it's gonna be the best. The
jealous of Ninja
influencer
for that
skins,
skin.
right? That's what they're doing. That was
I'm
such a weird
jealous.
skin.
That was dope. What you
They're running out of
mean?
ideas. They're literally running out of ideas. Be like, hey, ninja, you want a skin? All right, fuck it. Here's more money.
Perfect. Why not though? You know what I mean?
Tambo did that move.
Why not?
Slick. But no, I'm just saying because you're running out of ideas.
How
When
is
you
that
start
running out of
doing-
ideas? That's literally like
That's the start of the ideas.
yes.
I want a skin. I don't play
Definitely want a
Fortnite,
skin.
but put me in
I
Fortnite.
want a skin and I want an emote.
What's your emo gonna be though?
Come on, I gotta talk to the
You'll
higher-ups. I can't
probably
just
always-
discuss that on.
You'll probably always finish second.
I gotta
because you
discuss that
can't
with some
beat a
people that
game.
actually make it happen. Okay, I can't just give my ideas away.
You got copyright right now.
No, I can't copyright it. What?
That's how it works.
That's the thing. Outside
You say
Rainbow
dibs.
Six, though, it's like Ubisoft games to me are so like, eh.
That's why I think they brought this guy back because they need again to make their mark more.
But no, they always
they
have
didn't
been.
put their
Like,
footprint in because
other
Watch
than, like,
Dogs
the
happened.
Other than the Rainbow Six games, they've been so eh.
This is true.
Just walk through at this point.
Tambo's, ladies and gentlemen, Tambo's having just do it.
Oh, Tambo, first time on camera.
Tambo's on camera. Say what's up on the chat to Tambo
Oh
people.
my God, we are a shit show.
All right,
Let's-
get back on track, guys. Come on,
That's how we are.
focus.
No, but the like, what was their biggest game that you could say Ubisoft made their mark on?
Rainbow Six.
Naruto.
Not fuck. Shinobi Strikers, the latest one, or
Is that
like
a Ubisoft game?
No,
Yeah.
it was the Broken Bond.
Then why are we bringing it up?
Like
because Ubisoft
2012.
was on. Ubisoft had their hands on it
2012. No, maybe like 2008.
So it was a Ubisoft game.
way back when.
Naruto was definitely a Ubisoft game.
Way back when.
Way back.
Yeah,
in
but who
like
played
08.
that? You know what I mean?
Hey,
You know what I'm surprised? You know why they make it anymore? Like, I'm surprised they don't make it like Bleach, like other named
You know,
like, games.
I feel the same way. Why has it? I
Bleach,
mean,
One
Bleach did get a
Piece.
PS3. It had a PS3 game which I really fucked with a lot, but like it wasn't multiplayer. I'm a multiplayer guy. Like what the fuck?
I know they're doing another
was
game
open
of
world.
Dragon Ball Kakarot.
Pretty
They're doing
game.
another one of that.
Pretty
Another
game.
Dragon Ball game.
Not Ubisoft.
Whoop-de-doo, Dragon Ball. I love the show, but it's the same
Hey,
game.
Fighters was cool though.
It's
Fighters
the
was really
same
good.
game.
They're still
It's
making
the same game.
I actually saw this scan for like the new Ultra Instinct. They're probably gonna drop that character in Fighters sometime soon as DLC.
Oh yeah, Instinct.
Yeah,
They're gonna drop Instinct.
That's gonna look
You
sick.
don't know about
What's
Instinct, do you?
No, but he says he's still complaining about it being the same guy coming from the guy who plays literally the same game
Yeah, you know.
all year round.
But it's the
I can go clap.
same game. But why am I gonna pay $60 for the same game? If I'm gonna play the same game, damn right it's gonna be the same game that I,
know,
paid
it's
for like
I'm gonna
hella
defer to
long
my fighting
ago.
game expert. Is it the same game?
Which Dragon Ball Kakarot?
Yeah.
And Fighters?
Yeah.
Not at all.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, 'cause it's
interesting.
an
So
actual
they're not the
fighting
same
game.
game.
Not the same game.
Interesting.
Because the other one's more open world, and then
Oh,
you
so
have
it's
side
different.
quest.
So it's not the same game.
All right, you guys are fucks. You guys are nuts.
I'm just here to verify.
It's the same story. You fight. Whoop de
I
whoop.
mean, Dragon Ball
play-
Fighters had a different
One
Whoop
of
story.
your
diddy
favorite
whoop.
games
It's a
is Legend of Zelda.
Yeah,
That's
Guess
literally
what?
the same story.
it's not hack and slash. I'll let you know that.
I know, but it's the same story every game.
No, it's not.
Yes,
Oh
Legend
my
of
God.
Zelda is not the
Because-
same story. Every
Yeah, Majora's Mask is different.
Don't lose this one, Andres.
Okay,
Twilight-
you got one. You got one.
Twilight
out of the
Princess is
15
different.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Breath of the Wild is different, bro.
Back it up.
All those Zelda didn't get
And
kidnapped.
then Ganondorf is different every time. Okay, it's a different manifestation of him.
Zelda didn't
Okay.
get kidnapped in any of those.
No,
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 she didn't.
no.
Oh,
I don't know.
guess I didn't. No, what do you mean you don't know?
I don't know. Come on.
Anyways, boys, ladies and gentlemen, we'll go on to the next bit of news because we touched on it a little bit right now. I know Flowers likes anytime we could hear about new games, new systems, we're all up on it. And there was a leak, supposedly, for a new game called Godfall. and there was a footage that they showed. It was a good minute long. We all watched it here, showed it, and God, the next generation is coming slow to us, but it's going to be coming big. And this preview of Godfall, make sure you guys watch it. We'll tweet it out, show you guys the link. But it's an amazing, like that trailer was like, I mean, hype. Throw in the hype stank because I'll fucking say it that. I'll say it for that.
Hype stank.
As pretty as that game is, it looks the same. Like I feel like a lot of single player games, especially with the combat, are falling more into that Sekiro, Jedi Fallen Order type of like gameplay mechanics, where it looks like it's like third person, where you have a parry system. You also have your hack and slash, kind of like God of War.
Yeah.
Everyone's kind of following that kind of like that design, that the mechanic where you follow that gameplay. When I mean it works. Mm-hmm. Obviously, all those games are high selling games. Sekiro got Game of the Year. Jedi Fallen Order probably could have got Game of the Year. Might get Game of the Year this year. Who knows? But Godfall is definitely.
Godfall is an action role playing game. It's developed by Counterplay Games and it's being published by Gearbox. So that's
Counterplay. I thought it was Gearbox.
Well, Gearbox is the publisher. The guys are actually making it. But they're the guys who pretty much did Hellblade 2, or they're doing Hellblade, and they got a good track record. Obviously, just with that game alone for sure. But just looking at that little leak in that trailer of like combat, the tracing and all that stuff, like, oh my God.
The ray tracing, yeah.
The ray tracing, the shadows, the lighting, everything just looked so beautiful.
Yeah, I was watching the trailer, and I mean, aside from the combat, like, I didn't expect anything different. Like I said, I've seen it multiple in different ways in God of War or Sekiro. Like, the combat system literally looks like copy and pasted, but how pretty that game is.
What? Because you're absolutely right. It actually does look very.
Okay, I thought you had something to say.
No.
How
it does
pretty
look
that
copy
game
and
is
pasted.
definitely way like. Imagine God of War on steroids, as far as graphics. Beautiful. I'm ready.
Power of next gen, baby.
Power of next gen, and that's why. Yeah, go ahead, Mikey. Sorry.
No, it's just Hellblade. This is the developers from Hellblade. What I'm most excited for is the story because that's what they nailed. So I mean, they nailed everything else in Hellblade.
Mm-hmm.
The combat, the mechanics, the look, the feel. But like the story is what had the most impact on people. And I mean, Hellblade was like in contender for game of the year.
Yeah.
So I am excited to see their kind of next generation game with the beautiful graphics. I'm sure it's going to be awesome combat. From what I've seen, it looks good. But like I said, you never know until you play it and actually get to see like a vertical slice of the game. But the story, and it's nice to have. I know we've had this conversation over and over again, but like we're getting back to where it's like, okay, cool. We got story games back, like meaningful story games that actually have unique stories in them instead of the cut and paste Zelda bullshit. But yeah, I am really excited.
Don't even look at me when you say that shit, you son of a bitch.
I like the design and logo for this game. I honestly secretly hope they come up with like a limited edition PlayStation 5 for Godfall. Like, I'm really fucking with like the design and like it's all gold and
shiny and everything. For me, like
black.
It takes a lot for me to get excited, boys.
So this is gonna be this is most likely a launch game.
I feel like it has to be. I feel like the way that the game looks already and feel like just if that leak is true, they're far along like with the design and combat system and everything. Pretty sure they're just tweaking it here and there still.
Like I said, combat system's probably copying and paste. Maybe just tweaking it to match the PS5.
What do you mean? You're just telling me you smash square? What do you mean?
I mean, yeah, smash square, hit R1 to parry.
I'm
God, if only making games was that easy. There's a game devoper listening to us right now being like,
he doesn't know
Hey,
shit.
just copy pasta, man. It's fucking easy. You sound like one of those guys.
They're just gonna copy and paste.
Look, check it out for yourself. You don't have to listen to me, but just check it out for yourself. You'll see everything I just said. Well, you'll see remnants of Sekiro or God of War.
Actually, what you're talking about, yeah, for sure. But obviously, like Mikey said, hopefully the story's good and the developers of Hellblade, they made a really good story out of it. So if it's open world, role playing type game, if it feels more of the like side quests and go out do hella side quests, I'm all for that. Just because I feel like it's gonna be one of those obviously grind games where you just gotta keep doing side quests and get gear up your level and all that stuff. And I'm just super excited for it, man. That's all I can say.
Why are you talking like you just had a bag of hot Cheetos?
Because I did. And honestly, I was drinking this Coors Light and it tasted like piss, and I'm trying to get the taste out of it. I want to take a drink of your cream soda right now, to be honest. Let me get some of that.
Cream soda.
Let me get some of your cream.
Open your mouth. Let me pour it.
So disgusting. But no, I mean, all for leaks, and it's just all about that next gen, and that's what kind of gets us excited because we finally see some things that are actually launched. Instead of actually hearing announcements, just seeing gameplay of it, that was the next best thing I could have imagined.
This game definitely shows you how pretty a game can be on the next gen.
So much more better.
And what's the word I'm looking for? in tandem with a great gameplay mechanic. Because, like Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, for example, very pretty game, but the mechanics to me definitely like below average. Like, what the fuck?
It's copy paste, right?
And not even copy and paste. It's just really like a really dumbed down and like handicapped, simplified game. Like
Combat.
Yeah, combat wise, like where you're not really doing too much combat. You don't have to really think too hard. But with Godfall, it looks like there's gonna be a level of it's definitely gonna be a skill gap.
Yeah.
But you'll have like the amazing like background. You'll have the amazing textures. You have the shadows and the blacks. Everything looking
Because
really
I did
pretty.
I did see somebody stream the Kakarot game, and like you said, it did look gorgeous. But then, like you said, the combat was kind of cool because you're literally just flying to the next island. You're flying to Masaroshi. You're doing all these things, and next thing you know, there's like encounter, somebody's trying to attack you, and then you can fight them real quick, combat that, and then you fight them real quick, and then you get an S rank, and like, all right, cool, that's it. But like you said, that looked great. Like that looked cool and all that. But like you said, when you get to the combat, it did look very like just smashing like.
And I'm a little biased for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot because I've heard that like the more you play, because you can level up your character.
Yeah.
So the more your character levels up, the more I guess abilities and like combat moves you get to do. And all the gameplay videos I've watched are like low level, like where they're like level like 10, level 20, level 30. So they're doing a little bit, but they're not doing a lot. I don't know the full potential of the game, so I don't want to speak on entirely.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be super simple, but like just what I've seen, like it's still not a lot you can actually do. The movement looks really crazy, but like that's it. You press one button, press two buttons to do his little special abilities, and that's it.
I think that's why for me that's what kind of gives me like, all right, if the combat's gonna be the same, at least make the story different. And then for Dragon Ball, every remake is gonna be the same thing over and over again. I think the Cell games. The Cell games is probably like one of my favorite parts of Dragon Ball. The Cell games with Cell.
My favorite arc.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. So when you play that, let me know.
Saiyan 2 Gohan, the savior, the truth, the Messiah.
Damn. All right, we can't get into that too much because we're gonna go off
talk
track.
about?
And then
Oh,
Mikey
yeah,
don't
you
even know
can't
what
talk about
Goku is. He doesn't even know what a Super Saiyan is.
I fell asleep. Sorry. I'm back now.
But it's cool. We could get into the topic of the show real quick, guys. Not real quick. We're going to take a topic of the show because what I want to talk to you guys about for the next bit of news is really talking about Xbox and their Series X and what? What's going on?
Huh?
What?
Oh, nothing.
Are you just mad that you drink your cream soda?
No, keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing. Why did you call attention to that?
'Cause
Drive the boat.
Did he touch your
I
cream?
need you to drive the boat.
You drink your cream?
You want to drink? Nah, just drive the boat. I'm not gonna play on this.
But no, see, so Microsoft, obviously the Xbox Series X, everybody's trying to grab and kind of hate on them as much as they can, or kind of just always judge what their moves are. And so for me, I was starting reading up on Series X and kind of seeing what they wanted to do. And now that I kind of get a better idea just reading these articles, because I went all over the place, and what Microsoft is trying to do is essentially they're trying to do no Xbox Series X exclusives. So when I heard that soundbite, that title, I was like, what the hell are they talking about? No exclusives? That makes no sense. And I was like, Halo's an exclusive. How are they going to say there's no Xbox X exclusives? Reading into it, and the idea of what Xbox is trying to do is, let me just go out and read straight off the article to make more sense. Microsoft is making headlines that frame recent comments from the head of Xbox Game Studios, Matt Booty. As some of us,
Matt Booty. That's
Matt
a great
Booty.
name. I'm sorry, I just wanted to say that.
As some sort of generation-killing pronouncement. Here's what he said. As our content comes out over the next year, 2 years, all of our games, sort of like PC, will play up and down the family of devices. Booty explains that we want to make sure that if someone invests in Xbox between now and the Series X, that they feel that they made a good investment and that we're committed to them with the content. So what they're saying is obviously like if you buy Halo Infinite, guess what? You don't have that. It's not going to be an Xbox X exclusive. If you have an Xbox One S, guess what? You got it. If you have an Xbox One X, hey, you still got it. If you got the digital, you're getting taken care of. And that's kind of what they're trying to say and do, is that they're going to try to make sure everything is exclusive in that sense of, hey, we're still going to have exclusive games for Xbox, but it's not going to be for a specific console. So going into the future, I don't know if that's why I want to have the conversation with you guys, if that's going to be a good thing for them or a bad thing for them.
It's gonna be impossible.
You don't think it's going to work out at all?
Possible for what do you mean?
Why do you think it's impossible?
You're adding all this extra hard. It's like trying to run. It's like even on computers, right? There's like some things you cannot do on computers that are like super graphic. Like you need the right graphics card and RAM, and like these consoles are just computers. So it's like when you get a game like Godfall, let's say that if that was a Microsoft first party studio, would it really run on like now their developers, are they gonna have to develop for the Xbox Series X, stupid fucking name, Xbox X and
I know, it took me a
Xbox
minute
One
to
S
say it right.
and Xbox All Digital, like they're or Xbox, I guess that would be the same with Xbox S, but you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Just like a developer develops for Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo, right? Then they have different variations of the game. Are there first-party developers going to be making games like that, or is it just going to be the game that they make for Xbox Series X and then it basically gets downscaled on the consoles? Or what? How are they going to be doing this? Because there's going to be a point where it's not going to be able to run a game. And let's say
you're absolutely right.
Let's say it does run fine on all the games. They just killed any reason to get an Xbox Series X.
And that's kind of the truth too. And then they know, well, that's what Microsoft themselves, like their family tree outside of third party. If third party wants to make exclusively to Xbox One X, they can. They absolutely can. They say, hey, you can go ahead and do it. But in general, like for Xbox Infinite, for what's another exclusive that they got?
Halo Infinite?
Halo Infinite. But what's another one off that?
I mean, I don't think they've announced too many games.
They haven't announced, but obviously over the years they've acquired.
The
Microsoft Studios have been announced. So again, it's the idea of that family tree growing larger and having more life into it, and it kind of makes sense. The way I see it, obviously, is just like iPhone, right? When you get an iPhone, like if I have an iPhone X, it's gonna last me. I don't have to upgrade to the newest one to get the newest and latest. Like I could have it as long as until they support it. And
but
it's kind of like saying, hey,
there's some apps on the actual iOS store that won't run if your phone's not gonna be able to run like iOS 13 if you have like iPhones like a 5.
Oh no, of course, right? And that's why there's always gonna be that end of life support. There's always gonna be like, hey, you're gonna eventually you can, but at least they're not saying, hey, like the first 2 years we got your back still. Like after that, maybe not, but they're saying, hey, we're gonna try to make this.
I don't know if that
read
as the next 2 years. I think that read going forward.
Yeah,
instead of like, the next 2 years.
Because that's what I'm thinking.
Right? Sony still think about it. We have the PlayStation 5 coming out.
Yeah.
And this year, and we're still getting killer exclusives. And they didn't do my strategy of taking them over and putting them over. So it's like Sony's still supporting the PS4, but outside that year or two, like their focus is going to get you to go to the PS5, right? Whereas if Xbox does this, then it's like, okay, well, if I can play Halo Infinite on my Xbox One S,
why am I going to upgrade?
$200 Xbox One S, $500 Xbox Series X.
And that's kind of why they're having the conversation, because like I think that's not going to work either, because it could work in the fact that remember when the Xbox, the new generation of this Xbox came out and the PS4 came out, and it was PS3, PS4, and they announced Call of Duty Black Ops. And they're like, hey, if you get the PlayStation 4, you could get the campaign and multiplayer. And they're like, if you get the PS3 version, guess what? You're fucked. We're not going to add the story mode into it.
I don't think that was Black Ops.
Which
Advanced Warfare?
It was one of those games, but it was a Call of Duty game in the sense that it's saying, hey, it was in a mix of launch games, like a launch console, and then they're trying to Call of Duty was like, all right, cool. If you get the PS4 version, the next gen console, you'll get the campaign and the multiplayer. And if you stick with the PS3 version, you're just going to get only multiplayer. And I remember saying that too, because there's parents who'd buy games for their kids just to get the game. And then I remember it because it was an issue when I was at work. They'd return it like, oh, there's like, they need online. They're like, yeah, you need online because it's only multiplayer. And everybody's like, oh, well, then what the fuck? And I remember they'd get upset or something like that.
But outside of the reasons for why you shouldn't be going, I guess, backwards as far as the games, because they're going to be backwards supported, so you don't want to get an Xbox X Series if you can play on the Xbox One. It'd be a good reason to invest in the Xbox ecosystem entirely, though. So if you're like a poor kid, right, and you don't have Xbox One S, you can still play those new games with your friends. Or if you're like a parent, right, and you have kids, and you obviously you can't put all your money towards your gaming console because you have kids. You have an Xbox X, for example. You still have a capable hardware unit that's going to be able to support those games going forward. So you still get a good investment on getting Xbox. It's probably going to bring a lot more people over to the Xbox ecosystem because you can play those games on the older systems. Now, like you were saying, is it going to be a good working game, or is it going to play out like it would be on the Xbox X Series? Probably not. It's probably going to be really glitchy because the game's not going to be able to support like what you're doing. But I think it's still a good idea, at least.
If they can make it work, like if it doesn't, if it's not glitchy, right?
Yeah.
And it's just you get a port of that game on your Xbox, right, or your Xbox S, right? That's an awesome move for consumer. I'm not saying anything about on the consumer side, right?
Yeah, because it's a win for the consumer.
If you're trying to get mind share and trying to gain that next level of audience that you do, especially hitting launch, that's a terrible move for them. Like business strategy wise,
that's a weird
and
move.
Trying to beat PlayStation wise, like it's a terrible strategy.
And it's
Like,
so
because
weird.
PlayStation, like they're not gonna do. They're already giving us Last of Us as a PS4 exclusive, right? The next batch of exclusives that are gonna be on the PS5, they're not gonna be like, oh yeah, on the PS4 you can play them. You can play your PS4 games on here, which makes more sense because that entices you. Okay, well then I can get rid of my PS4, get a PS5, and I can play all the games on there. But this going backwards is just not like why I'm just gonna buy an Xbox One S then.
No, exactly.
Like why do I
Yeah.
need?
Why do I invest?
Like why or fucking,
I feel like people that are going to get people who are going to get the new console in general are going to buy that new $600, $500
100%.
console, like regardless. Especially coming around the holidays where it's going to be Christmas time, Black Friday. Everyone's going to be looking at a reason for to buy new stuff anyway. But definitely going forward in the years to come, they're still definitely going to be a lot lower than the PS5 for sure.
I don't know.
It's just great.
But-
There's so much contrast in both like consoles.
I
'Cause-
think they're selling people more so on their ecosystem, just getting a console in the house, like
Mhm.
whether it's the Xbox One S
Get it
or
in
the
the house.
X or whatever, rather than the hardware. Obviously, the Xbox Live is now on the PC, so it's kind of like they're spreading themselves out just to get a bigger consumer base,
True,
which
yeah.
I think probably what their business strategy is now going forward.
Yeah, because I mean, if you could if you could play Halo Infinite on the PC, go ahead. Why not? Right?
There
Like
you go.
get
And you still
everything
have
in a
people
household.
invested in the Microsoft.
And it's just so weird because, like I was saying, like it's the contrast of the both. Like it looks like the both strategies. Like hearing this, it definitely makes their strategy. Like Mikey was saying, like their market strategy is like, what the fuck? Like that makes no sense. They're gonna try to make the ecosystem great for consumers, but as far as like winning the console war, that's not the move.
Not even like winning the console wars. It's just like I don't know how much this is gonna have the iPhone effect, where it's like,
Yeah,
oh, like your phone slows down a lot more than like a console, right? So it's like when I'm ready to upgrade, like, oh, this thing doesn't. How many times have you had a phone and like shit just stops working on it, right?
Mhm.
Or the battery life's trash or whatever. So then you go upgrade and you go, okay, I'll just upgrade and get the better camera and the better processor and the better screen and blah 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 blah. Whereas on this, it's like, I mean, if it plays 4K, like if I have an Xbox One X
yeah,
and it plays 4K, like I already have it, right?
yeah, exactly. Like, why would you upgrade?
Why
to
would
the-
I upgrade? Because it already does 4K output. I'm not gonna have an 8K TV. That functionality on the
Not
game
gonna have
console's
it
not
soon.
gonna come for a while into the life cycle. It's already it's 4K Blu-ray player. I can already play all my Xbox games now, and I get Xbox Series X games. It's like at that point, why would I even think about spending an extra when I could just take that money, buy a PlayStation, and get games I can't get now?
Yeah,
That's true.
I mean, that's why the strategy of it is like it just doesn't make sense. I mean, I'm glad they're doing it just because of the fact like I don't have to upgrade. Like if I want to get Halo Infinite, like damn, I truly thought it was gonna be one of those Xbox X exclusives. Like hey, I have to get the Xbox X, no One X. But now that I know I don't have to, hey, I'm all for it. I'm gonna stick with the Xbox One S that I still have right now, and I'm gonna play Halo Infinite. Hell yeah.
I think the idea behind it is a good idea, but I feel like it's a waste. First of all, it's a waste of a lot of money just making the Xbox X Series console if you're just gonna have those games run on the old console in general. Because like you said, who would buy that newer console if no one's gonna if you can still play it on your old console, the Xbox S or the One X. So why am I putting a lot more money? Why is Microsoft making the X Series if they're still gonna have their games run on the older consoles, which is dope as a consumer, but from a business standpoint, I feel like it's a waste of a lot of money.
Because it's funny because PlayStation's already said we're gonna try to make the PS5 the fastest selling console. They're gonna be like, we're trying to get into the homes of people. They're saying, hey, we're gonna try to get into your house as soon as possible.
They're gonna flood the market.
So
and you're right. It is diametrically
contrast, yeah.
opposed, like strategies. Where it is last generation, Xbox was kind of more of the wet blanket, whereas PlayStation was more consumer friendly. I think Xbox saw that success for PlayStation, and now they're trying to play it over. What PlayStation did in terms of like, no, we are the console, like we are the people platform essentially.
Trying to turn the Xbox to the new Wii.
Yeah,
Seems
but here's I wouldn't say that.
Not too far. Too far.
Yeah,
I know what you're saying, but no, yeah, you're right.
You get me?
I get you. But like you said, it's just completely opposite ideas of what they're trying to do. And if the idea is PlayStation's trying to play, they're trying to get people into the homes, like, hey, we're going to try to get to us faster. Xbox is like, we already did that. How did we do that? Hey, there's no exclusives. Like, you could, whatever game you want, go ahead and get it. You could get the Xbox One X series when you want, when you can. It gives them that freedom. It doesn't make consumers need to have it now basis.
I'm gonna play it on a PC. They're exclusives. Like I think
You're not gonna do
I
it.
think they've talked me out of buying an
Nope.
Xbox.
No, yeah,
Like,
I mean, just
yeah,
hearing
that's
this
the
right.
final straw
No,
right there.
exactly.
Like they have like I'm just gonna get an Xbox controller or sync up my PlayStation controller,
Guess
play
what?
it on the PC.
Play their subscription.
and
Buy their
call it a
subscription
day.
service. Yeah.
And-
Buy their subscription service, and guess what? That's more money for that direct money to them. No sharing it. No hey here.
See, that's another thing too.
It's all to them.
They are smart because it is like, okay, yeah, you are getting a subscription if you want it, or I could just buy the game outright.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, at the end of the day, they are getting money, and I do see that value in terms of like, okay, like, I do see them making money up that way, like in software sales and subscription sales and everything like that. I do see that part of it. So I guess they are making money, but at the end of the day, it's like once a game comes out that hardware can't handle,
Yeah.
then what are you going to do? Because now
The-
you have a player base that is so small, so you just released the exclusive that now you're saying, oh, it can't play on this new or the old hardware anymore. You have to get the Xbox Series X. They're going to have
goes
like
against the
a
message.
super small install base.
Yeah.
So now that game's going to be sent out to die when you have such a small user base because everybody else has been using the older consoles or PC or whatever, which
Mhm.
PC would be able to run it fine, but like on like console side, it wouldn't be able to run it. Like that's what I'm saying. It's like it just seems so not thinking about the future. It's more thinking about trying to get the money now. But as soon as there is a game that comes out, unless they are developing it, like here's an Xbox X version, here's an Xbox X version, and here's an Xbox One S or a Series X. I hate that name.
The Xbox One, I mean, yeah, the Series X. Their marketing team on that one was
Can we
not
just
the
call
move.
it SX for short?
No,
for Series
because
X?
I think you want to fuck.
What?
Yeah, what?
Huh?
Can I get the SX? You want a sex, dude? What? Ew.
The Xbox SX?
Ew. But no.
Wow, yo, that's all I gotta say. Wait. You wild
But
for
it's
that.
just, no, like just hearing things now, like hearing their strategies, you could definitely tell which way. You could tell where Microsoft is placing their money on, and you could see where Sony's placing their money on. Sony's pretty much placing their money on that their fan base is just going to upgrade in the instant, like, hey, for sure, fuck yeah, let's do it. Like, that's what they're betting on, and Xbox is like, slow and steady, fuck that, you know what, we're going to make the games available for everybody, and then when you guys want to upgrade, you'll upgrade, and they're trying to get that strategy. So you could kind of see both strategies now, a little bit of what they're trying to do, and it's just, sucks because I know I'm gonna go PlayStation anyways.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be like, yeah, fuck it, PlayStation, PS5, give me The Last of Us 2. Like, truly, like
I
that's
mean, you
gonna
can
be.
get that on the PS4.
Well, that's what I'm
Got a
saying.
point.
The Last of Us 2. Oh yeah, you're right. Fuck, I'm an idiot.
That's what I wanted to happen.
I was
to
for some I had a
exclusive.
brain fire for some reason. I hella thought it was gonna be for sure like a PS5. It will be, but I'm still gonna be waiting for it. I'm still gonna get the PS5 no matter what. Even if there's like no announcement of a game launch, I'm like, yeah, fuck it.
And that's the thing with PlayStation, like, and that's what
They
I
got the
kind of like about
fanboys
them
like
right
me
now.
too. Like, I'm a
You got the
fanboy
Sony
as
pony
fuck,
riders?
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah.
think you guys are both Sony ponies.
All right. Hey, we're talking about Xbox. This is the most we've talked about Xbox in a long ass time. I'm gonna let you know that right now.
Well, there's not really been much.
For Xbox?
For Xbox?
Yeah, to talk about. To be honest, like now there. I mean, we have talked about. I actually think
Xbox
we
released
know
all their
more.
specs.
I think no, that's what I'm saying. I think we know more about Xbox,
Yeah.
this next Xbox, than we do on the PlayStation. Right?
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
no,
and
no.
that's
Yeah.
what I like. I feel like PlayStation's definitely keeping everything in secret. So like, I'm definitely excited for next month just to see what they're gonna talk about.
I
and what
wonder
they're
if
gonna
they're
say.
just drop it. You know what I mean? Like,
What if they have it all together? What if
do
they
you mean,
don't?
What's the, well,
You know
how?
what I mean?
All right. So let me ask you this: what's their drop the mic moment? What's their drop the mic
I mean,
moment?
they come out and they're like, here is our slate of games that we have for this. This is hitting launch. This is hitting
Punch
a
at the
couple
punch at
months
the
after
punch.
launch. This is coming the next year. This is coming, on the second year, third year, like really having a slate. They're obviously not going to go that deep, but like if they really wanted it to be like,
That's
or
what
like
she said.
we have all our developers working on
Like,
PS5 games right now. We have this studio working on exclusive for us. We got this Spider-Man game coming out like in the first
They
like
got the sequel
year
for
or
Horizon
whatever.
Dawn.
Yeah, so that would be like place and being like, we got this specs, it's all backwards compatible, blah blah, blah, like really giving us the details, and it's $399.
Oh my god! If they say $399,
$400.
fuck.
I don't think
I'd
it's
sell
worth
my shit.
$399.
That's a fucking
Steal
steal.
my PlayStation quick.
If it's, yeah, exactly. Trade that shit in. I think it's gonna be $500 probably, and I'm okay with that.
I
Even
think
still, I'd still
I
sell my
think
PlayStation.
$499.
I think they're drop the. I think that would be their like, oh hey, their drop the mic moment. If they had a press conference, my dream press conference would be like, hey guys, Here's the console. Here's how it looks like. Here's a price. All right, cool. And one more thing, and they just show a freaking montage of upcoming releases, and everybody's just jaw dropping shit. That'll be like my perfect like press conference. They just hella nonchalant about it, like, oh, by the way, here's a console. Here's how it looks. Fuck that leak. That leak looks like a piece of shit. This is how the PS5 is supposed to look like. Here's a PS5 slogan. Bam, here you go. And then right after the PS5 slogan, boom, switches, gives you the price.
What's gonna be their slogan?
Oh, fuck. I don't know.
On the spot, come on.
I just thought of Is It In You. I don't know why. That's Gatorade. I don't know why. I don't fucking know. Is it in you?
I just thought of Is It In You.
I don't know. That's the first slogan.
PlayStation 5.
Is it in you?
Is it in you?
Terrible.
Oh, it's in. I want it in me.
Me too, man. Put it in me. You know what I mean?
But I think that's
I don't
going
know
to be
what
their
that
thing. PS5, random slogan by whatever we say, and then, hey, price. It's going to give you the price. And then they walk off, and then like, haha, JK, one more thing. Boom. And it's like a montage of fucking like upcoming releases. They'll show gameplay of Godfall and all the glory, and they'll probably show more another launch. They'll be like, haha, by the way, not only is The Last of Us launching in this in April, whatever, guess what? Bada bing, bada boom. We're going to drop it on the launch of PS5, and I'm going to be like,
that would be interesting if like they did kind of what they did with The Last of Us Remastered and just kind of release on both.
I think
like
they are. They're going to.
About add ray tracing.
Because that always happened with fucking God of War. God of War was always coming out at the end of the life cycle of the console.
Yeah, but they didn't carry it over.
They did for the God of War 3. God of War 3.
God of War?
Yeah, I know.
No,
I said that. God of War. For God of War, they did.
No, they didn't.
God of War 3
God of War 3
came out
Remastered
in
came out
PS3,
way after.
But they remastered it eventually.
Yeah, way after that.
My bad. I meant to say just they remastered it, not right away. My bad. I apologize, Mikey.
No, that's good. You good.
But no, that's the idea. I mean, that'd be my dream press conference for them. Like, hey, here's how it actually looks like. I want to see how it looks like. I just want to confirm how it looks like. I don't like the leaked version, the dev kit, the way that it looks. It looks stupid. I don't like it.
No, did you see that? I forgot. You didn't do the news. You did the news, but you didn't actually add some important pieces of news. Did you see the leak concept?
The leak concept of it was just essentially what it looks like now. Yeah.
Wait, did you see that?
I have not seen
No. I mean,
The design looks cool standing up.
let me see.
It's kind of dumb laying down.
We're going to look at it right now, boys. Cause,
why? Why are we going to look at it?
Because I don't know what the
can't
fuck
see
you're
it.
talking about.
I mean,
I at least want to get my opinion on it. What the fuck?
Wait, I thought you said you know what I was talking about.
Well, because I think we're talking about a different design now. PS5 design. Is
Anyway,
that the one? Which one is
so
it?
before we move on to the next
Is it this one?
That
piece
one.
of news,
This one?
Yeah.
This looks weird as shit.
No, the one I saw was like a sketch.
This is the one. The dev kit one looks
no,
stupid.
not the
to me.
dev kit, not the U-shape or V-shape like UFO looking thing. If you go on the first picture we were on, it was just like a sketch that got leaked. It wasn't like an actual picture of it, but yeah. It looks
Oh,
like
when
that.
you're looking from the top, it actually looks like an S.
Yeah.
X.
Which I don't know why because it's a 5, so there should be a V, but whatever.
Ooh, numeral. I like it. No, but I mean, it's getting me more excited for this, and then obviously E3. That's gonna be the biggest news. I think Xbox has to like. That's their last Hail Mary to kind of get people's attention. E3. I don't think anything between E3 into the launch is gonna like be like, oh, one more thing. Like they can't announce anything else. I think Xbox is gonna try to do their final like last blow. Hey, here's everything you need to know about it.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I really am interested to see how that
Because
end of this holiday plays out.
What's the convention right before holiday season? It's like
I mean, there's Game Awards.
no, not the Game Awards, because that's gonna be like already launched. But there's like the one they do in Germany, I think.
Gamescom.
Gamescom isn't Gamescom like right before the holiday season too? Like
No,
in
it's like in August.
September and
I thought
August.
that was October.
No, Gamescom is like in Germany or Berlin and all that stuff, and it's usually like at the like right before holiday
Yeah.
season. That's just that con is mainly to get like everybody else into it. But for
What
us
if-
US,
European audience.
What
There you
if
go, my bad.
Xbox E3, right? We hear them. They had announced all their first party exclusives. One, they're not gonna be exclusive, obviously, because it's gonna be on all their backwards
It
compatible.
technically is like Microsoft exclusive.
yeah.
Okay, so they would talk about all their Microsoft exclusive games, E3, right?
Mhm.
And then going forward, the months to come, like Gamescom, right, we get all the third-party exclusive because they're still saying that third parties can still make exclusive games only for the X series or the Series X or
Yeah.
whatever. So what if that's going to be them saying they roll out towards holiday season?
No, so
So you get
Thir-
the first-party exclusives.
third-party exclusives aren't third-party exclusives of what you're thinking of.
What you mean?
Like they're not. Third parties don't make it exclusive. They make it for everything. So
Yeah.
that's what makes me think that they're going to be making versions for the S and the X and the Series X for their first-party studios. Their third-party studios, though, it's like Call of Duty. If they don't want to release on the PS5 and or PS4 and Xbox,
They have timed exclusives.
Xbox X, right? They just make it for PS5 and Xbox Series X.
Yeah.
So like
Just for the newer
that's not an
consoles only.
exclusive to them.
Yeah. I
It's
hear you.
like Stadia. The Stadia has a whole bunch of timed exclusives.
So it's like, and I don't know, Microsoft typically isn't one to have second-party exclusives, which
Yeah.
are like developers like an Insomniac that makes a exclusive game just for that platform. That's in all honesty, that's more Sony from what I've seen
Yeah.
happen. I mean, Insomniac, I can speak of the devil, they actually did make an exclusive game for Sunset Overdrive, right? I want to see if
I remember that game.
if they get a second-party developer to make an exclusive for them. I'm interested to see if they will allow them to just make it for the Xbox, because maybe they don't have the overhead that the Xbox first-party studios have to be able to make a different version for every for Xbox console. I don't know. And this is the thing; it gets sticky, right? Because
just
then you
feel
get
like-
the thing where it's like
100%. Yeah.
my go-to example is The Force Unleashed, right? The Force Unleashed came out on Xbox 360, PS3, PS2, and like GameCube or some like crap like that.
Yeah.
And PS2 was like hands down the worst version. Like I remember talking to my friends that were playing The Force Unleashed, and there was complete parts of it that were completely taken out on the PS2 version. Like there was like story that was taken out on it.
Because it just wasn't able to run it.
I guess
Yeah,
like
dude, it was bad.
They completely like chopped it up and like just kind of put it together again and then put it out for the PS2 at the same time. So it's like I'm playing this game, I'm like, oh, this is great, and then like there's like whole levels that were taken out. There was whole story elements that were
shit.
taken out.
It was
The
bad.
endings were different. Like
Yeah. It was like a whole nother game.
it was like a whole other game. So it's like then that's another thing I worry about is like if you're downscaling these games, like how much time are your first party studios gonna really be focusing on it? And also you're adding another dimension to this where it's like it's already hard enough to make a game, and like if you talk to any game developer, one little thing could mess up. And it like one little chain of code can mess up an entire like section of a game to where you're now back to the drawing board trying to like redo it. So it's like now you have to do that times.
So you're
3,
saying it's not
or
just
times
copy
2
paste?
technically, and then downscale 1, but times 2 essentially.
So it's not just copy and paste, like somebody says
Yeah,
out here.
copy and paste. It's
It's
just
a-
copy and
Hey,
paste.
just copy
it.
and paste,
It's
guys.
easy
It's
as
the same
fuck.
thing.
When did I say that?
Oh, hey,
All right,
run
roll
it back.
Roll that back.
Pause. Run
Go,
back.
you said
When
it.
did I say that?
Denied
Jesus,
it.
go back to the 13-minute mark, okay? It's right there.
Corey
I
Bauer.
Don't
remember it.
recall.
Shaking his head watching this.
Don't recall.
But no, I mean, Xbox, I'm going to see what they do. I'm going to see more of what their exclusives are. Obviously, I'm the type of guy who kind of wants the newest and greatest stuff a little bit sometimes here and there. I'm not going to lie. But again,
This
if
guy.
it's like $500 for a game that I want and I could just pay $60 and I play it on my S, hell yeah, I'm going to get the S. I'm not going to spend $500 to get the Xbox Series X. Because then, first of all, don't know where I'm going to put it. It's a big-ass fucking box. The fuck am I going to do with that box? Don't know.
It's
Put it right next to your
Just put it
entertainment
right-
console, bro.
Yeah.
That's too much. That's a long.
Like a subwoofer or something. You just put it right there.
And
Bam.
I need a
Boop.
long HDMI cable to go from the bottom all the way up to my See, it's more
Yeah,
problems.
those- you can buy those.
More money, more problems. You know who said that?
Nobody.
Tupac. Look, it confused you. Confusion. Secret.
I fucking
Super effective.
fuck me up, dude. Oh, I haven't played Pokemon again. Pokemon Nightcap.
Oh, so you decided to bring that up now instead of the what are we playing section?
Yeah, well, because I
Head
literally
ass.
So
just
we have
I
a whole
did-
segment.
I played like an hour of it. I mean, it wasn't enough for me to get excited about because there's nothing for me to talk about other than
so you bring up
I got my starter,
what starter?
the fire one. I don't even know the name. I forgot it.
Oh, you got the Scorbunny.
Tambo, we got anything from the chat to add to this Xbox story?
We do. So 8-Bit Dad says, I think more and more gamers are wanting to make the jump to PC. The X series helps bridge them into the high res, high frame rate world without spending an arm and a leg.
True. I mean,
I
so
mean-
is 8-Bit Dad so he's saying consoles are going to go away with this idea now, or is it?
No, I don't think that's what he's saying. I'm saying I think he's saying it bridges.
It's
the people
easier
who
for
want
them,
the
yeah,
more
okay.
high-end version of like PC gaming
Yeah.
without paying $1,700, $2,000.
True. I mean, if
$2,000.
that's
Really
what it
good
is,
PCs
good
are
point.
$1,700, $1,500, $1,200. Just
Yeah.
be running it at the highest possible like frame rate and specs with
Well,
no
even
drop
that
frames and
my
shit.
PC is $1,700. and it still doesn't have like really decked out RAM.
Yeah,
or-
it doesn't.
Exactly. So I mean, you're paying an arm and a leg just to get a decked out PC. And I mean, I see what he's trying to say.
No, that's what he's saying.
No,
This is bridging
a
that gap
bridge of
where
it.
it's like you don't have to pay $1,700 and get something that is like PC performance.
That's a great point.
Misunderstood.
Great point, 8
I get it now. I
That's a
get
great
you.
point.
It's almost like the opposite of Nintendo, where it's like
Yeah.
go back like downscale, and then they're like, okay, let's bridge the gap for like premium gamers.
Yeah.
I guess it is an interesting thing where they're gonna be like, okay, yeah, if you want like the console experience, then you go on to our Xbox One S and Xbox One X, and then if you want like the more premium experience with the better frame rate and the ray tracing and drivers and whatnot, it won't have drivers, thank God, which makes it more
Yeah,
appealing.
the longevity of it. I mean, they're looking for that, and then that's what they're gonna get with the strategy that they're going for. And it works out. It works out, man. Because I mean,
they're playing a new playbook, whereas PlayStation's playing like the more traditional playbook.
100%,
So it's
yeah.
very interested to see how that
PlayStation's
pans out.
behind the curtain just watching, bro. They're just really
they're
just
they gonna pop out like, what y'all do? Guess what?
in the
Boom,
back
change
court,
it up.
just really watching everything. I really hope they have it together. I really do. Next month we're gonna find out, but
More news.
either they got it or they don't.
The next press conference anybody does, they just better show more gameplay of Godfall. That's all I'm gonna say, because that's gonna be the one game I'm really looking forward to for next gen.
Shout out to 8-Bit Dad. Thank you for the question, bro. Appreciate you.
And if you have a question for the show, you can go ahead and send it into Play Everything Podcasts.
Throw it in the chat.
Podcasts. S at the end of that. At gmail.com.
that was.
Send it into that email address for the show. We will read them on every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific or Western. what is it?
Pacific Standard Time.
That's what I'm
Cambodian
thinking.
time,
go.
we got you.
So if you want to be part of the show, and let's say you're not watching live and you're watching at listening on iTunes or Spotify or on YouTube, and you want to get involved in the show and you can't catch it live, that is the best way to be involved in the show.
Yeah, we drop episodes every Friday, 10 a.m. Catch it there. But yeah, I mean, that's going to be it for that topic of the conversation, topic of the show. Because Xbox, I just got to wait and see what happens. We're all in this wait and see game, and any type of news that's going to come out, we're going to bring it to you guys. We're going to talk about it, see what they do. And then we're all going to talk about how we're all going to get the PS5, because I think we're all going to get the PS5.
It is.
Of course.
I'm going to get the PS5. I already know. Predetermined.
I
trying to
low-key hope it comes in that B shape. I really do. I really kind of like that.
I'm trying to work on a cool event for it. I can't disclose what it is.
Yeah, we're going to live stream it, guys, so...
You're plotting.
I'll
That'd be
definitely
dope
be
to do.
that night
That'd be
though.
dope.
I'm definitely gonna be doing some live streaming.
We'll live stream that shit. Yeah, we'll do some stuff for that. It's going to be pretty exciting. And then, yeah, that's going to be... There's the one bit of news, really, just because, again, I like the numbers, and I like seeing this stuff.
Oh, is it on the sheet?
It is on... Oh, no, it's not on the sheet.
Oh, it's not on the sheet?
No, because I like saving trees, bro. I like saving trees. You guys always want me to print out so many papers, and I'm like, dude, let's just hold off, because it's going to be more of what your opinion is, because I want to know about your guys' opinion.
You're not even buying the paper, though.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Yeah, that's why I want to save trees.
Shut up.
What trees are you saving?
Bro,
you
I
didn't even
saved
buy the tree.
like...
Don't
5 trees
hide your
already.
love for the environment
This
or your laziness behind your
All
love
right,
for
next.
the
How about this?
environment.
Next time we're gonna live stream us throwing straws in the ocean. That's what you want. We're gonna do that.
I can get
You
behind
want to
that
fucking
message.
do that? You will fucking do it.
I can get behind that message.
Oh, you funny as
I'm
hell.
gonna hit every
You
lake,
want us to fucking do it? Fucking do
ocean.
Just fucking throw straws in the
everything.
ocean.
it. I'm trying to over here to save fucking the environment, bro. Fuck. One tree at a time.
Yeah, when's the last time you used a plastic straw?
First of all, I got a silly straw.
No, you
Okay,
don't.
get it right.
No, you don't.
I'll go home and show you
Plead
my
the
silly
fifth.
straw.
Home, what is it doing
At home, but okay, at home that's different.
Wait, okay, I'll let you know.
Today, what'd you have for lunch today?
I ate at home. Peanut butter
No,
sandwich.
What'd you have for lunch the day before that?
What I have for lunch?
When was the last time you had fast food and you drank out of a straw?
You piece of shit.
Joke's on you, because I went to Popeyes and I didn't even get a straw. Got it straight from cup to mouth.
I don't think you did.
No, you didn't.
Christian's my witness. I had a chicken sandwich. It was amazing.
Oh, because you ate there, right?
Good, you know
Yeah,
what I
because I
mean?
ate there.
Oh, that's different. I don't use a
That
straw when I'm there.
special Louisiana
Yeah,
Why are we
sauce.
talking about straws?
Because we're all about the environment.
What are we
motherfucker.
doing?
This has turned into an environmental
Now we're going to talk
podcast.
about the trees. If
What
you
is up,
guys-
everybody? Welcome to Play Everything's environmental podcast. I'm Mike Doherty, and we're going to be talking about saving the environment.
Saving the environment. And on this episode, we're going to talk about how to properly plant a tree so it could grow.
How to
You got to
properly
get
plant a tree.
level
So it
7
could
soil
grow.
that has very good amount of
Level
nutrients in it.
7.
Yeah, you got to get
soil.
the manure. Make sure you go outside in the 3 feet diameters. Make sure you go all around and then water it
This
twice a week.
episode is brought to you by Planners. Planners Peanuts.
But
Copa
the last
makes
bit of
homemade
news
manure.
It's game of the decade, and the reason why people are talking about this game of the decade is because it's a game there's no.
I know we're not about to have
Initiative.
another game of the decade discussion.
No, we're not. It's just the idea of like the most sold,
Maybe.
and literally, I'm giving you the top 10 list of the most sold games in the decade, right?
Grand
Let
Theft
me
Auto.
hit you with Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah.
Grand
Right.
Theft Auto 5, of course.
And then
everybody got it.
literally the next 5 games is Call of
Every
Duty,
Call of Duty.
Mhm.
Call of Duty,
Mhm.
Call of Duty,
Yep.
Call of Duty,
Mhm.
Call of Duty,
Yep.
Red Dead,
Ooh.
Call of Duty,
Yep.
Call of Duty,
Mhm.
Minecraft.
Yep.
So it's just like what the. So the reason why I bring this up is because obviously these AAA games, obviously it's for the masses. It really is. But there's no. I mean, I want to see if you guys could give love to like any of those underappreciative games. Do you have a game that's not on the list that you'd be like, all right?
There's a lot of games not on that list that like that. That's what I'm
Rocket
saying. We're
League.
going into another
All
game
day.
of the decade discussion.
All
for
the day.
5th time.
No, of course. But I just wanted to give you guys that because I'm trying to get more initiative. I'm trying to get more, and that's what the article was about. Is just saying why are these games like it's always these AAA games, and it's for the masses, obviously,
What do you mean why?
because they just sell the most.
It's on the
Duh.
most consoles, and it's the most easy jump in and play kind of
Yeah,
game.
Grand Theft Auto is definitely like you don't even have to follow the story to have a good time in Grand Theft Auto.
No, you just blow shit up and kill some hookers, and
Maybe
you call
no-
it a night.
Find a cheat code online, you're good to go.
No, and they're just talking about too, like how the top 10 games is 9 out of 10 is about like military warfare.
Yeah, I mean everyone loves
Number
shooting.
10, Minecraft. I love that. I don't know why. I just love how Minecraft just tops off
Minecraft.
the fucking list, and it's just on that list.
Coming up.
I feel
Did
like
you guys ever play Minecraft too?
I've played a little bit of Minecraft, couldn't get into it.
I
be honest
hated.
with you.
You remember the solid year where it was all YouTube
Yeah.
videos of
Oh, you could-
Minecraft?
Yep.
Hated it.
It was Legos on crack, and I
Hated
was
it.
like, this game is
It's
fucking
Legos
dope. And I
on
remember I
crack.
played it, and for the life of me, I couldn't fucking get an axe. I didn't know how to build it. I was just like, the fuck? I'm just fucking chopping the shit. I'm getting wood. I'm getting steel and rock. And I'm like,
Just punching trees.
now fucking what? What do I do now? And then I realized that after that, it's like, I know PC has a lot of more mods and stuff that you could play it on. I'm like, that's why. I was like, it looks so much more funner on PC because there's more mods and stuff that you
No,
can
PlayStation the consoles got there too, but it's like there's such an extra layer of like complexity in Minecraft that like it doesn't look like it has, and it just never appealed to me.
My question is,
Some-
how long has Minecraft been around? Like, there's never been any Minecraft 2. Like, I feel like it's literally just the same game, just
Minecraft's been for a
patches and
minute.
updates for Minecraft.
You talking about Minecraft story mode?
Is that a new game though?
It's a new game.
Is it
Oh,
really?
yeah, the story mode of it. I
It's
remember
not
that.
anything like Minecraft, but it is Minecraft.
Debated. You got fucking, got you.
I don't even know how to
Got your
respond to
bitch
that.
ass.
Cool. I mean, other than that, I mean, that's
Minecraft
going
with
to
the
be
story.
anything else you guys need to add? I want to add
Absolutely.
anything, any trailers or things you want to see or to talk about? What's on your mind, Mikey?
I'll talk about it next week because I haven't actually watched
Hey,
it.
Tambo.
What do you mean watch?
Oh yeah, Curb
my
Your
at?
Enthusiasm.
I forgot my
started.
handle.
I'm very
Huh?
excited.
What's my handle?
You don't got one.
I don't have a handle.
No,
What's my Twitter handle, dog?
you don't got one.
Hit me with the Twitter handle.
You don't got one.
Come on. Why is he doing me dirty? This is my producer. Like, why can't he just do me a solid?
I'm
Oh,
your producer.
that's-
Oh, I'm
Damn.
your producer.
You're
So you signed my checks.
Yeah.
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 Wait, have you paid Mikey his $200?
Come on.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Hey, I'm gonna let you know
Yeah.
I didn't do that. That was not planned.
The check
So
didn't cash.
that wasn't in the. You can see the news, right? It's not part of that. And nowhere here in the news it says roast flowers. I don't put that in there. I didn't put that on the news.
Come on, man. Drop my handle. That's all I wanted.
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Curb Your Enthusiasm
That's
started.
great.
Very excited. Gonna be watching that.
Are we gonna be watching it? Oh, we're gonna be watching that, and then I'm gonna get Cheeks to watch Game of Thrones. You wanna come over with me
Signed
for
up
that?
For that shit.
Fuck you too then.
When on your week off?
But
Well,
yeah,
just because we know how it ends. Like we know how it ends. Like it's just.
I
I
signed up for
don't.
one
He
season.
doesn't.
I signed up for one season.
You signed up
God
for one
forbid.
season, but you don't. Once you start,
Yeah, once you
once
start,
you win it, you win it. You know what I mean? It's that good.
once you
But
start.
he don't know that yet. So.
Shout out to Netflix. They're dropping a whole lot of more documentaries about murder and shit. I love it.
Shout out.
Netflix just be dropping these fucking thrillers, and I'm like, oh shit!
Shout out Aaron Hernandez.
did this, bro. He fucking killed somebody and played a whole.
Shout out the
season.
OJ trial. Shout
OJ.
out
Hey, the
Christopher
glove
Dorner.
don't fit. You must have quit. Okay.
What are you
I
trying
want
to
to
talk
call.
about?
I want to
Hey,
take this
Twitter
moment
world.
since we're talking about streaming services.
Yeah. What's up? Talk about it.
What the fuck is up, Disney Plus? Where's the fuck is all the content that was supposed to get
Oh,
dropped
yeah.
that I never seen? And like all we got was the Mandalorian, and
That was
that's
it.
it. What am I paying? What did I pay
To be
for?
honest.
What did I pay for?
Do you tell me you don't watch anything else?
What are you talking
I
about?
watched. I mean, I watched the Clone Wars, and I'm watching like some of the other movies. But like, where's the What If series? Where's the other
You were
Marvel
just talking
shit?
about. You just watched Inside Out a couple weeks ago.
I loved it.
That's
What
it.
about the
I loved
That's
it.
what you pay for. Hey, you know there's Toy Story 1, 2, and 3 on there. You can go back and watch that for the.
I actually did watch
I don't
Toy
wanna
Story
start
4.
this.
I
What?
watched Toy Story 4.
Oh,
But where's the rest of
you
the
don't
shit?
drop no more shows because Sean doesn't like finishing stuff? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Damn.
Why is he coming at me right
Yeah,
now?
Jesus.
He's
Why is he
listening right
coming at me?
now. All right, gotcha.
Why do? What did
See
you
you
do to
later,
him?
Disney Plus.
You know what?
What
Fuck
was
this
he
show.
listening? Tombo was on the phone.
What did you?
With
What did
Disney.
you do? What did you do to my man's?
Hey, I mean, the chat says Rose Flowers, so I got to roast.
Rose Flowers.
Is that what they said? Really?
Yep.
Drop it, high stank. 8-bit dad has an out for you.
So maybe that's why you haven't even finished any of the Star Wars. Have you finished the whole Star Wars saga?
No.
Nope.
That's why.
Damn, Mr. Incomplete, right back at it again.
Look, I'm a busy guy,
It's like Mr.
all right? Got
Worldwide,
things to
but, like,
do.
way less cool.
I be on After Effects, Adobe Premiere, you know, I'm making things happen. Just hopped on to Jedi Fallen Order. Been playing a lot of Monster Hunter with my boy Clutch. Might have to get off of that soon.
Are you gonna finish it though before you get
No,
off?
he's never
There's
gonna
no
finish
finishing it. It's an ongoing game.
Yeah, the end
Dummy.
game after.
Mind your business.
Oh, so it's right. Okay, it's right up your alley.
So,
Don't have to
exactly,
finish it.
Exactly, my favorite types of games. But there's gonna be a newer game coming out that's something like not fantasy, like Monster Hunter, where it's called Fantasy Star Universe Online 2. Coming to the States, originally a Japanese game. It's honestly been out for a while. You can watch gameplay videos on it now, but it's coming to the States, and I'm hyped for it.
Do you know what I got mad at when Netflix announced that they acquired the rights to like the Japanese studio? What was it called?
You tell me.
I'm trying to look it up right now, to be honest, because they got it in a studio. And
Bro,
they're like,
you're
hey,
exposed.
you're gonna have Spirited Away. You're gonna have all the studio. You're gonna have all these movies into the, and then at the very bottom it says outside of the U.S. And everybody's like, God damn it! All these fucking like great anime movies are gonna be coming into Netflix outside of the U.S. And everybody's like,
Netflix always does that.
Hey, Sean's so incomplete.
oh my God,
Sean's so incomplete.
Sean's so
So Clutch said
incomplete.
you're lying, bro.
Oh,
Come
He said-
on.
He said you lying, bro.
Lying about what?
That you would be playing with him and this and that.
Oh,
That's in the chat, dog. It's in the chat.
Outed.
out you with your boy.
I got nothing to say.
Hey, be your own kind sometimes. That's your bro,
Outed.
man. That's your
Look
bro.
Oh, that's awesome. Hey, chat, while you're there, let's drop some sparks in the chat. You
Drop
get
it.
those for free for watching. It helps us out.
Put us on the.
Shout out to Safeway Inc. He gave us, or they gave us 5,000.
Safeway.
Sparks.
The
Appreciate
5,000
you.
sparks.
Hey, I'm still waiting for my 24 pack. Oh, I think it's probably at the door.
Stupid. But yeah, I mean, I think this is gonna be this week's episode for invite only right here on Play Everything. Thank you guys so much for watching us on Mixer/Play Everything on Mixer. Thank you for the sparks. Thank you 8-bit Dad for the question. Thank you Subway for the everything.
Safeway.
Safeway. What the hell did I say?
He said
Subway.
Subway.
Bro, I'm hungry.
Jared's in our chat.
Don't say that. Oh Jesus, Jesus
Jared
Christ.
Petty?
No, not that guy. No.
Okay, dude.
What's
That's
his
just
name?
kids.
Fortnite. What?
The one who what?
That's just kids.
The one who's fucked up everything.
Let's not talk about him.
But yeah, so thank you guys for watching now that we're live. Don't forget, we go live on Tuesdays at 7. If you didn't catch us, don't worry. We got you covered. We drop it on youtube.com/play everything at 10. You could always watch your audio podcast. You can listen to your audio podcasts on Google Play, Spotify, iTunes. We always drop at 10 for you guys there so you can listen to us. Enjoy the weekend for you guys on that time. Other than that, I'm your host, Compa Andres. Oh, dude, threw that extra one in there. You heard that?
The
Huh.
double.
I'm gonna make you an honorary Mexican, dude. Swear to God.
Can we have a ceremony?
If we're
Can
gonna
I
have
hear
a
you say-
ceremony.
Wait, before we
mad
give him,
would
wait,
people get?
no. Wait, hold up.
What do you mean?
Hold up. Before we give him any type of reward, can you just say his name?
Oh.
Andy.
No. What's his name?
How do you say my name?
Andy.
What's his
No,
name?
my name's not Andy. I'm gonna throw this shit at you if you
What
don't
is
say my name right.
Andres.
Oh my God.
Honestly, I'm
That's-
impressed. I'm impressed. I didn't expect that.
He kind of it could be
You really
better.
emphasized that R. It could have been better,
could've
but I
been
didn't
better.
expect the R to be rolled.
Yeah, he rolled the R. He tried so hard. Good
No,
job.
I didn't.
Yes,
Yeah,
you did.
Andres.
Anyway, about this Mexican ceremony.
Yeah, what's up? I'm
Can it be
gonna.
like a quinceañera for me?
You can. You have to drink a bunch of Modelo Coronas that
Okay,
day.
I'll do it just to be included in the club. How mad do you think people would get?
But you're gonna be in a cowboy hat.
Pretty
you got
mad.
You have to wear the botas.
Pretty mad.
You gotta wear. What else does he have to wear?
It's a
Tambo?
Mexican throwing it for me.
La-
It's two Mexicans
he has
They'd
throwing
to
be
it.
mad at
do-
him for sure, but then they'd be mad
Hey.
at you because it's about you.
Oh, he's a
Hold
traitor.
on,
Wait, but
Tomas-
are we going to dress
There it
him
is.
as a guy or as a girl?
I just be in the back.
Okay, that's gonna
Yeah, I
make it
know.
another.
Yeah, and then we make him do the little dance.
And he's
the
gonna have a
bounce
baile
dance.
secreto. He's gonna
Yeah.
dance.
Hey, while we're talking about dance, Andres, they want you to do the L dance.
The L dance. Oh, I got
Come
you,
on,
boys.
dog. Come on, dog.
Oh, get in front of the camera right
No,
here.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Once we hit, all right. Let me see.
High stank.
Once
Hey,
we
they
get
need
more
the high stank,
subscribers,
bro.
we're gonna reach a goal of subscribers, and then I'll do the L dance, and I'll
We've
do
been
all the
climbing.
Fortnite
You
dances.
completely cut off the outro, but before
Yeah, we hella did.
before you outro, Sean here, Sparks, if you're watching live or if you're
Sparks in
watching
the chat.
pre-recorded, and you want to come and support us, you get something called Sparks right here on Mixer, and basically they're free. You get them for watching and how long you watch. If you could drop those in the chat, it really helps us get more noticed on Mixer.
Appreciate you
And
guys.
as well as we also do have a little donate thing. If you do donate, we'll read those after the stream.
I was practicing the L dance. Sorry. Yeah, but yeah, like I said, I'm the host, Compa Andres, and then you got these guys right here to my left. Mr. Incomplete, Shawn So Nasty, That Kid Flowers.
New
That
nickname.
Kid Flowers, TKF, Sean So Nasty. It's your boy. Thanks for
Hashtag the
watching.
Welch.
Cheeks Jr. over
Relax.
there. Holding
Thanks.
it down. Don't forget his show as well with Kevin. He'll be doing it tomorrow. So send in your listener questions.
Tech Fever every Wednesday.
Tech Fever.
Every
hot.
Thursday.
It's hot. I'm sick. Sick of this
Thursday.
tech.
Thursday.
Come watch it.
I
Records
gotta-
every Wednesday, drops Thursday.
Yes.
There
Why
it
do you
is.
feel like it's that
TechFeverPodcast@gmail.com. Also for this show, playeverythingpodcasts@gmail.com.
and then Tambo Vlogs.
I don't know what I just did that for.
Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys next time.